8 bit, year 8 bit, year 8 bit, year 8 bit. Total 32 bits of memory. Yes or not? 32 bit of memory it will be occupied. 32 bits of memory it will going to be occupied. But we'll go to the short. So I will going to take the short data type. Guys, think about this one. Short data type. It will take only 2 bytes. It will not going to take 4 bytes. It will going to take only 2 bytes. 2 bytes is nothing but what? 8 bit here, 8 bit here. Nothing but what? 16 bit of memory. Okay, 16 bits of memory it will going to consume in the RAM. That is what exactly. Yes or not? Now what I will going to do, I will take some number for this particular shot like this. I will going to take some number. You take any number. Something number like 16. I will going to take it. So what I will going to do, basically this number, see here, this number 16 number will going to fit in this particular data type. Yes or not? Fit in this particular memory, nothing but 16 bit memory. So it will going to fit in that. But what I will going to do, I will going to take this number, okay, short number. What I will going to do, I will going to put in this. Okay, I will going to place in this particular data type. Nothing but what? Additional 2 extra bytes you are getting for this particular data type. Yes or not? Additionally you are getting 2 extra. Here you can able to see from year to year, extra 2 bytes of memory you people are getting. So this is what we call it as widening. Okay. Additionally, the data type is getting extra memory. So this one we will call it as widening. Clear? So when I place this one, see, think like that. This is short type. It will going to fit in this 2 bits, so 2 bytes. Yes or not? It will going to fit in this 2 bytes is more than enough for 16 number. Okay, for this particular number, integer number, these 2 bytes are more than enough, but still I am providing extra 2 bytes of memory for this particular number. Then this one we will call it as widening. Okay, extra, I am giving extra. This is extra as well as this is extra. Okay, basically integer type is what? It's a bigger bucket. Think like that, it is a bigger one. Yes or not? It is a bigger bucket or bigger memory. You call this one as bigger memory. What I'm doing, short is a smallest, small bucket. Think like this is a small bucket. What I will going to do, whatever the data is available in this bucket, okay, so I will going to say this one is a bucket, memory bucket. So this data, whatever the data is available in this particular data, I will going to pour in this. Okay, I will going to pour this data into this. Nothing but what? I will going to send this data into this. Okay, data will come here. Okay, data will come here. Just I'm showing an example. Okay, still see lot of memory is empty. Yes or not? Lot of memory is empty. This we will call it as widening. Okay, this one we will call it as widening. Clear everyone? Let me know. Clear? So this is extra space what you got it from year to year, extra space. This is all extra space. This extra space still it will involve bigger number, but I am bringing shorter number into bigger length data type. Okay, so this is what we call it as widening. Simple one and easy one. Clear, Amma? Clear, guys? Let me have a chat. Okay, please tell in the chat if you are clear. I will wait. Clear? Yeah. Very nice then. Okay, if you are able to understand that widening, I will going to make a small changes here. Okay, last time we wrote a program, but it's okay. I will going to write a new program. For example, I will going to take a value data type that is integer. Understanding? I am taking a data type that is integer. and I will going to take one, what is that value? I will going to call the variable name is value, val I will say, val, okay, that is enough, val. So I will going to provide some value, any value you provide, no problem, 10. Okay, so integer value is equal to 10. Again, what I will going to do, so basically this is a data type, this is a variable. Okay, so this is initialize the value. What I will going to do, I will going to take one more data type. Okay, just you think like that, one more data type. Otherwise, what I will going to do, I will going to make it bigger one here. I will going to take something bigger. Okay, so basically it will going to integer will going to hold 4 bytes. Yes or not? 4 bytes of memory it will going to hold. This 4 bytes of memory I am placing into 8 bits, 8 bits of memory, 8 bytes of memory. For example, you take it as a float or double like that. So what I will going to do, I will going to take a data type which is a bigger one. Okay, compared to integer, which is a bigger one, I will going to take that data type. What is that data type is nothing but, for example, float. Okay, you take float. Again, what I will going to say, I will going to say num. I will going to say num. That is equal to something I will going to provide. So I will going to say this value, that is what is the value, integer value is equal to 10. This value I am storing into this particular number, nothing but in this variable. For that, what I will going to do, I will going to say value. That's it. Basically, what is the value? What is the value here? Please understand this program. Value, this is the value. Okay, so that having a value that is had I initialize the value that is 10. Understood everyone? Now what I am doing, take this value 10 here, okay, and assign the 10 into this particular number. But please understand this one. What is the type here? Please understand what is the type here. Type is float. Okay, type is float here. Please understand, type is float. Basically, you are taking integer value, but you are converting that one into float value. Okay, how it will going to do, that is what we will call it as implicit typecasting in widening. Okay, this will going to be done by compiler. Okay, this will be done by compiler, very simple and easy one. So it is taking some value 10, again giving it to number, that is a variable. Yes or not? That is a variable. Basically variable type is different here, float type. Immediately it will going to convert this type. What is the type? That is integer type. It will going to convert this type into float type. Okay, this is what you need to understand here. Very simple one and easy one. So what I am giving? I am giving an integer. I am converting this one integer into float here. Okay, I am converting the integer into float. So when you do this one, automatically, implicitly, compiler will going to understand. It will going to understand very clearly. So I have to convert this one integer into float. Let's see the output. Sys out. Okay, sys out. Okay, fine. So what is that? Num. The converted value. So I will going to say something like this here. Okay, the converted value. Converted or typecasted value, say whatever it may be. The converted typecasted value. Really, no problem. It's not a problem, big problem. So just I'm mentioning, that's it, nothing else. So here just you do this one concatenation. So what is that? I will going to find print the num. Okay, that's it. Now you can able to see, you will going to find the converted value. So that is equal to, if you want it very nice output means you can do like this. Okay. Now what I will do, I will going to run this program. Okay, ma. Everybody clear? Guys, understood this widening? Guys, everyone understood widening? Hello? Clear? Let me know in the chat. Okay, you have to tell me, sir, I am clear, sir. I don't have any problem with this particular widening like that. Okay. Again, I will going to show you one more magic in the widening. See here, I will going to show you one more magic in the widening. So what is that magic is? So I will going to remove this one. So let me have this one. Okay, no problem. But I will show you. See it. Okay. Instead of giving 10, okay, please understand. Instead of giving 10, what I will going to do? I will going to provide the character here. Okay, I will going to provide the character something like A, capital A, something like A. I will going to provide here. Now you tell me what is the answer we will going to get it. Okay, you tell me what is the answer we will going to get it. So I will going to print that particular variable, that is called it as val. Okay, now you tell me, so what is the answer we will going to get it. These are all silly things, but it's very important. Let me have an answer. Tell me, answer, tell me. In chat also you can tell. Okay, answer, tell me. Answer. Please tell the answer. Anyone? Tell the answer. I'm waiting. Guys, answer, guys, fast. Answer, please. Okay. Next. Anyone? Okay. 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 What about others? I got answer from Nischita and Nilima. Okay. So what about Raghu? Raghu and others, Muskan, all those people. Fiza, Akila. Guys, give your answer. Don't worry. At least try it. Try it. At least try it. You will understand what exactly this is. See, I will tell you one thing. So Java will not going to support ASCII. Okay, it will going to support Unicode system, universal code system. It will not going to support ASCII values. Please be careful all those things. It's very important. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I think everybody clear. Some people gave very good answer. Let's run this. Basically, what happens here? We are taking a character value here, but by implicitly, the compiler will going to understand implicitly, and it will going to convert the type. Okay, that is integer type. Basically, we will going to get the answer some integer value. So basically, some Unicode system value you will going to get it. Run it. Let's run this one. Okay, so you're going to get the value 65. I think so many people ran this program in your laptops and I given the answer, right? Yes or not? Correct? Tell me, who did like this? Tell me. I know who did like that. Please raise your hands. Let me know. Okay, guys. It was nice, right? Yes or not, guys? It was very nice, right? Yes or not? I know who did all this. Okay, fine. It's okay. So that is what exactly the fun is actually. So it is taking basically, see, it will still accept. It is accepting character. Okay, accepting character, and it will going to assign this character into this particular variable. Basically, that variable is belongs to integer type. So that time what it will understand, compiler will going to understand very clearly. So we have to convert this one. Implicit typecasting is required. So that's why what it will going to do, it will going to convert this value, whatever the character value is there, that will be converted into Unicode system. Again, finally, we're going to get the answer. That is what exactly people are saying. That is 65. Clear? Everybody clear, guys? Anybody have doubts? Let me know. Fine. Anyone have doubts? Let me know. I think everyone understood. This is what we call it, we will call it as, this is one, we will call it as implicit typecasting in widening. Basically, character will going to take 2 bytes. Yes or not? You only tell me. This character in Java, it will going to take 2 bytes. But so what I'm doing, I'm giving this one character as an input to this particular integer type. Okay, integer data type variable, that is called it as value. Automatically when it gets the value val, automatically it will going to typecast that one. It will going to typecast that one into integer implicitly. Compiler will understand that one. Okay, implicitly, but forcibly you are not doing. Yes or not? By force you are not doing. This is what we call it as widening. Okay, so very simple program. Be careful and easy one. Fine. Okay, we'll see one more program on this. We will see one more program on this. Okay. Again, we're going to take some value like 130. I will take the value 130. 130 something I will going to take. Again, what I will do? Let's see this one. I will going to. So basically, integer is a bigger data type. 4 bytes it will take. What I will do? I will going to make this one byte is equal to, so say take some byte num. Okay, I will say num, byte num. So that is equal to, I will going to mention val. See, nothing but whatever the value 130 is there, that will be given to byte data type variable, that is called it as num. Let's see now what it will going to happen. Okay, let's see now. So basically what is there? Okay, so let's see this one. Very nice, I understood. See guys, you have a problem. Okay, basically it will not go, interpreter will not going to convert this one. Yes or not? Compiler as well, it will not going to convert this one. Basically it is telling very clearly, see the type mismatch is happening, cannot convert from integer to byte. This is what exactly you need to understand. If you want to convert, okay, bigger value, that is what integer value, bigger value you are converting into smaller value. So this is what we call it as narrowing. Okay, please understand, this is what we call it as narrowing. Clear? So for that, what I will going to do, I will going to mention the type here. What is that type here? Byte type. Okay, so I will going to mention byte here. Okay, now it will going to run C. Clear? Everybody clear the difference between widening as well as narrowing? Anybody have doubts? Let me know, guys. Anyone have doubts? Let me know. Let me know, pa. Clear? Yeah. See, if I remove this one, suppose think like that is what exactly I'm talking about. If I remove this one, okay, so what it will going to say? So whatever the data type you have, integer type, it is bigger number, nothing but in terms of length, it is bigger compared to byte. See, compared to me, the integer is length is bigger, type is bigger. You cannot able to place into me because maybe I will going to lose the data. I will going to spoil the data. Some of the data will going to be spoiled. That is what exactly it is saying. So for that, what I will going to do? Actually, I wanted to convert it. Okay, I don't have any choice. That time, what you have to do? You have to do the typecasting, explicit typecasting. Nothing but what? Sir is a programmer. He is doing explicit typecasting. That's why what I will going to do, I will going to mention that particular type, that is byte. Again, I am saying that you convert, no problem. You convert, no problem. Still, I can able to take that value. So that is what exactly this compiler. We are requesting the compiler saying that even though it's okay, no problem, you compile it. It doesn't matter for me. Okay, like that. So that time it will going to convert. Again, it will going to give you the value. This is what we call it as narrowing. Okay, so still you people are not able to understand about the narrowing. I will show you here. Okay, let's see. Let's see in the code. So this is what we call it as widening. Again, we will going to see the narrowing here. Okay, so narrowing is nothing but I'm taking a integer value here. See here, integer value. Yes or not? I'm taking integer value. So it takes 4 bytes. Okay, it takes 4 bytes. 1, 2, 3, 4 bytes. Again, I'm taking one more. Okay, so that is like double value. So what we have taken basically, wait a minute. Okay, byte. Okay, so this one we have taken integer. So I will going to take a byte here. Okay, I will going to take a byte here. This is what it will going to take only 2 bytes of memory. Okay, it will going to consume only 2 bytes of memory. So who is bigger in length? So that is integer is bigger in length. Yes or not? Integer is bigger in length. So that's why what happens when you take this data which is stored in integer. Suppose I will going to take 130. So same example I will take 130. I stored in this particular number. Okay, nothing but in the integer data type I stored this one number. 130 is a number I stored in this. Okay, so it has some binary code in this. Fine, but later what I want to do, I wanted to store this same number 130 number to this particular byte value. Okay, so in this I want to store. So nothing but what, think like that integer is a bucket, something like bigger bucket. Okay, something like bigger bucket like this. Okay, again byte is a smaller bucket like this. Memory bucket I am talking about. So what I will going to do, I will going to take this data, whatever the data is available in this. Okay, so what I will do, I will take the data. So I will going to pour in this. Okay, think like that data is full of data is available. 130. Okay, that is what 130 liters of data is available. Okay, think like that water. I wanted to pour into this particular memory. Okay, nothing but byte memory, byte data type memory. So what happens? It will going to be overflow. Yes or not? It will going to be overflow. Again, it will flow like this. Okay, it's will going to be overflow, as well as it is a very smaller one to hold that kind of data type. That time I will going to mention some kind of type. I will going to give the command saying that I will going to say the command. What is that command? Just a moment. Okay, I am giving a command that even though it's okay, no problem, don't worry. Even though it's okay, no problem, don't worry about that one. Just I will going to make this bucket, whatever the bucket is there, this bucket I will going to make this one as, I will going to make it as a byte conversion. Okay, it's okay, no problem, you convert it. I will going to say to the compiler, I will going to say to the compiler, it's okay, data loss will going to happen, I don't care about that one, still no problem, you convert it. Okay, so then it will going to convert and it will going to provide you the value. So that is called it as val in the example. Clear everyone? Anybody have doubts? Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys, if you have any doubts. I think I explained very clearly. Okay, without any error. Clear? Guys, let me know in the chat. Please let me know. Respond. No problem, na? Respond.